Albert Chandler Johnston and Thyra Agatha Bowman met in Chicago in 1924, a time when Americans found opportunity in abundance. He was studying to become a doctor, and although she was living 1,000 miles away in Boston, love grew quickly and they began planning a wedding through letters. Albert insisted the wedding be simple and small, and they could pretend they are putting one over. But what exactly did he mean? Perhaps he was referring to Jim Crow laws and the one-drop rule, which put limitations on any person with a trace of black ancestry. It seems they are starting to consider passing as white. And it was only by passing that Albert was able to secure an internship in Maine and his first practice in New Hampshire. Advanced study at Harvard Medical bolstered his career and reputation even further. By the time this iconic family portrait was taken, the Johnstons were seemingly living the American dream. But when the truth came out, their story of passing was made into a book and a movie, putting them on national display.
The year was 1949, and the movie was called Lost Boundaries.
To bring honor to his college, to his profession, and to his race.
Until you establish a practice, you should at least consider passing.
I know, but with your record.
It is my record that keeps me out of a white hospital.
We all have the same blood in our veins.
That's so. Nobody believe it.
Folks have decided you'll do, Doc. You're here to stay.
Thank you, Lauren. Hope I never let you down.
The lives of Dr. and Mrs. Albert C. Johnston have been studied extensively, and we're continuing to learn about their lived experience. We recently uncovered Thyra's saved collection of photos, letters, scrapbooks, home movies, and other documents that have been passed down in the family. She took great care in preserving this material, and it can help us better understand her unique perspective. These are my great-grandparents, and this is Thyra's take.
Passing was not an automatic response to racial discrimination. Some African Americans used passing as a crucial channel leading to physical and personal freedom. They declared their rights as American citizens and insisted on their humanity.
The Johnstons were determined to reach their highest potential and made a statement about opportunity. In a 1949 speech before the Baltimore NAACP, Doc said, "Nature does not give talents according to color, and the Lord only knows how many Edisons or Einsteins have spent their lives mopping floors because of the lack of opportunity to develop latent talents." Thyra's take gives further insight into the family dynamics of passing. It illustrates a loss of connection and hints at stories yet to be told.
What they could not fully know until they had successfully passed was that the light of freedom was often overshadowed by the darkness of loss.
From their American roots in New Orleans, the Bowmans migrated far and wide. Some kept in touch, sending letters and pictures. Others wanted no part of the story. When a young nephew decided to try passing for himself, he sent to Thyra this note. Lest the days which are joining the silent majority should dim your recollection of him, I send you this, your nephew Homer.
Now the pale moon shining on the fields below. The folks are brooding soft below.
I said, if they don't ask you, don't tell them.
You need to tell me, boy,
what your background is.
because I know, yes, when it's sleepy time down south,